All right, y'all. We're finally here with the trailer of Superman. Wait, is it just called Superman? Yeah, Superman. The James Gunn project that canceled all of Zack Snyder's Justice League, Batman, Ben Affleck projects. All this is the universe that is supposed to replace. Is supposed to replace it, and I am hoping for the best because a lot of fans, including myself, was not happy that Zack Snyder's Justice League was not finished. Because regardless how you feel about Zack Snyder, that Zack Snyder's Justice League was amazing. It opened the doors to something that we was a step. It was opening the doors to something spectacular. And then for Henry Cavill to come back, regardless, like I said, regardless how you feel about Black Adam, the scene where Henry Cavill came back as Superman, the Zack Snyder's release of Justice League brought a lot of people hope to something amazing with Justice League, and DC cancels it all for James Gunn's universe. Now, as mad as I was about that, I'm not one to hope for people's downfalls. I'm like, okay, I don't know when the new Superman and his prize is going to come out, but whenever it do, I hope nothing but the best for you, brother. I hope, I hope the best for you. So now we got the first live action of James Gunn's DC. And someone said this, and a lot of people agree. I agree with them. This movie has to be amazing. No ifs, ands, or buts. This has to be top tier. Because for you to cancel something that wasn't finished, and I'll talk about that after I react to this video, but to do that, you have to knock this out the park. This cannot be mid, and it definitely can't be bad. So I stood away from a lot of the news of Superman because I want to be surprised for myself. So let's go ahead and look right at this trailer. The actor looks like a good casting for him. The suit I'm not really feeling, but maybe I'll warm up to it. We'll see. But the actor, I think he looks like a good Superman. But we'll see. Here we go. A lot is riding on this. Not the trailer. I'm talking about the movie in general. Dang, already fighting someone? Dang, we get... oh. Dang. What happened? Who the heck he fought? So that's Lois, I'm assuming. He look good as Clark Kent Superman. What was it called? A Crypto? Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so Crypto's in the movie.
Crypto. Oh, take me home.
Hey, who got Superman like this? Oh, that's cool. Lex Luthor.
Superman.
What the heck? Whoa, what the heck? Alright, I gotta rewind to see some of this stuff again. I like that Crypto moment. Alright, hold up. First off, that looked good. That looked good. Was that Lantern, bro? I'm assuming, obviously, it showed, Alright, it's the wig, I guess. I'm like, he look weird, but it's the wig he has on.
Superman.
This reminds me of Man of Steel, Batman v Superman. how people are hating him. That look like it's influenced by Zack Snyder's Superman, Man of Steel, Batman v Superman.
Superman.
Yeah, this here, something happened. But this wig of Lantern, what the? I like how that looked with Hawkgirl. Okay, I like that they're adding other Justice League members in here. We don't need another starting from the beginning Superman. I think we're done with that. Him and Batman for a while. We always getting, for the most part, like from the beginning, we're starting up. No, I'm glad that we're getting Justice League members, which, you know, I'm assuming that means he's been Superman for a little bit because, yeah. Anyway, Lantern. As glad as I'm happy that he's in the movie, this wig, it looks like a parody. I ain't gonna front. Hawkgirl look good now. Now, what the heck is that? Who is that? Hawkgirl look amazing. I would say this Superman suit, it might take some time to grow on me. I'm not feeling it. It's not even the fact of comparing it to Zack Snyder. I'm not even doing that. I'm just talking about just the suit in general. It has to warm up to me. Maybe it's going to be one of them things where, you know how some superhero movies, they have a suit at first, a beginning suit, even though it'll look like a beginning movie. But you know what I mean, a beginning suit, and then the more time goes on and movies go on, the suit upgrades. Maybe that's how it's going to be, because this look like, it looks okay. But who is this? He looked like Metamorph because you see the left or the right side of him, the pink or purple. Yo, that would be sick if that's Metamorph, bro. Who was that? Oh, here. Maybe that's the reason Superman seemed like he was near death. Is somebody with Superman strength? I tell you that. You have Superman struggling like this. I like the Mr. Fantastic. He looked good too. Alright, hold up. Let me go start from the beginning. I will say, at first, I was sitting there like, why are we seeing Superman beaten and bruised already at the beginning of everything? It's like you hear him breathing on. It's like, okay, already? But I don't know who he's facing. But he looked good as Clark Kent too. I like the height and everything. I love the crypto call though. But yeah, I go from that's what I'm like, wait. What we doing here already? Superman? Where Superman gets beaten, but I just expect that's like the first thing you see. This is cool. I think this is my favorite part, seeing Crypto come through like this.
Crypto.
That is cool.
Home. Take me home.
Hey, what got Superman beat like that? What the heck? Like he could barely talk. He looked good as Luthor. We'll see how he acts, but he looks good. I wonder what happened to have people like this. I want to see, was that Mr. Terrific behind Lantern there? Yo, I love Lantern. I am not digging this wig, bro. Why they had to go with that hairstyle? Oh man, it just, and we'll see how he acts as Lantern. I'm not going to judge him yet until we see the movie. And that's Hawkgirl behind him. Okay. So Lantern, Mr. Terrific. Hawkgirl look good though. What kind of monster? What are these monsters, bro? I do like that though. Superman. I don't know what Superman's looking at, but how the Justice League basically. I don't know if they're called the Justice League yet, but how they're helping them. I'm assuming Lois knows who he is. I wish they showed Crypto like fly him off. Alright. Oh, July 11th. Alright. I'm hoping the best for this movie, bro. I really am. I hope the best for this movie. The suit of Superman, you know, I can warm up to it. I think the funniest thing of the trailer is the Green Lantern's wig. It does not look real, bro. It doesn't fit him. Whoever the actor is that's playing Lantern doesn't fit him. But I think Hawkgirl is good. I'm assuming that's Metamorph. Where's my phone? You know what? I don't have to look. Maybe people in the comments will say, hold up. I love how the first peek that we ever get of the new Superman is the Yamcha pose. Yeah. I don't think I've ever been both this nervous and excited for the trailer. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm just hoping it does a great job because this is the future of DC, and if this don't do well, I don't think we're gonna get a live action DC movie in a while outside of the Matt Reeves Superman. Matt Reeves Batman. So I'm hoping the best because yeah, there's a lot of fans that's not happy that a lot of that Zack Snyder stuff got canceled. Batman, do you bleed? Apparently, yes. Yamcha reference. Alright, so researching on Twitter, that was Metamorph. That was him. That's pretty cool, bro. So they got a lot of characters in this movie, which I'm down for as long as it's done right. Just want to see what he looks like again. I'm down for that. That look cool as long as he's done right. And like I don't understand when people be like, I don't like so many characters in the movie. As long as it's done right, it's no problem. They do it in the Justice League shows, the Superman shows. Like I'm talking about the cartoons. They had a lot of characters in them, and it was done well. As long as it's done right, I'm all for it. We know the beginning of Superman. We've seen it so many times. We don't need him to have his own movie first. It did have everybody else. We don't need all that. How many more of those we need? We don't need all that. You know, we can see other heroes. I mean, they are in the same world as his. Superman ain't the only one just going around Metropolis and all this, especially when you got aliens like this attacking. It makes sense why Lantern's there because, you know, what his job is and to see these aliens show up, it makes sense why he's there. I'm interested to see how Hawkgirl showed up in this. You know, I'm interested in seeing that. But what does Thanagar have to do anything with her in this movie? Being in here. But yeah, I'm excited in both. I'm excited and like, all right, here we go. July 11th. Here we go. And the thing is, I have hope for James Gunn because he made Guardians of the Galaxy, which a lot of people was doubting that when that first came out. I didn't doubt it or was excited. It was like, we'll see what happens. I knew Guardians not that well, but enough to be like, we'll see. The trailer, it was intriguing. You know, I was like, let's check this out. But for him to make a masterpiece with that trilogy, because I think Guardians is one of the best Marvel projects out there ever. One of them. I didn't say the. So for him to do Guardians of the Galaxy like that, I tip my hat to him. It's just, we had something with Henry Cavill's Superman. And that's the thing. If Zack Snyder stuff was never made, people would be more excited for this movie. There's a lot of people excited, don't get me wrong, but it wouldn't be as many people on edge like, okay, let's see how this goes if Zack Snyder stuff never existed. But because it did, and Henry Cavill is one of the best Supermans of all time. And that's another thing I want to talk about now we're at the end of the video. People show that they don't read comics or don't know a lot of Superman because some people be saying Zack Snyder's don't exist because he's so dark. So first off, his Superman was not so dark. Does it have dark moments? Absolutely. Zack Snyder brought in a more realistic version of Superman where people forget that Superman was not relatable because he was all roses and sunshine all day. No, it was because even through this dark world that we live in, you can still stand up and have hope that we can have a better tomorrow. He fought through the darkness, dealt with the darkness, and came out on top. That's why I loved Christopher Reeves, like at the end of his movies. One of the things that always stuck to me to this day, rest in peace to him, was when his Superman movie was done, he was just flying around looking at a good world after the battle was done, after the darkness that he had to fight, it was done, and he was flying over the earth, and then he looks at the screen and smiles and flies off. I love that because it was like, oh, job well done after the hell he had to fight through. And I think Zack Snyder's Superman embraced both. He embraced the light and the dark side. Because even though Henry Cavill was dealing with a lot of darkness in there with Zod and all this other stuff, even some of the darkness of Batman, where even Batman had to go and basically apologize to him, you know, he dealt with all of that and still kept hope alive for a better tomorrow. That was one thing that was always relatable with Superman. And for people to think that Superman is all roses and no darkness and nothing but sunshine, it's like, bro, do you know Superman? I mean, if you just want to talk about the Super Friends cartoon Superman, then okay. But Superman as a whole, even the animated series of Superman, they had a lot of dark moments, especially when Darkseid showed up. Even Superman, when he went to go visit Darkseid and lay the boom on him, like, I mean, it wasn't easy. I ain't gonna say like it was just easy, but Superman beat down Darkseid. He could have killed him, but it was like, no, you know, I'll give it to the people and y'all decide what to do with him. And then you saw that shocking ending. But, you know, that is what made Superman relatable. That's why I think a lot of people love Zack Snyder's, because it showed that, Superman deals with a lot of darkness. He even has teammates that are more of the dark side. Hint, hint, Batman, you know, but it's like, no, let me still in the middle of all this. Let me show a sign of hope. And I believe Henry Cavill showed both sides. And Zack Snyder embraced the dark side more than a lot of other projects did. But he wasn't the first one. Animated series did it. Other Superman animated movies, a lot of comics. That's why I'm like, people don't read, bro. And it's okay if you don't. But don't say that Zack Snyder's don't exist. Like, that's not a real Superman. You read a lot of comics, that's a lot of Superman for years. Not even nothing new. I'm talking about years. So that's why I always will give respect to Henry Cavill and Zack Snyder, because they embrace both sides. It looks like he is. This one is too. This one looks more colorful, but just because it's colorful don't mean it's all roses. No. That's not what if Superman was all about roses and sunshine, it wouldn't be relatable, because that's not how life is. We look at the best in some of the hardships that we deal with. We fight through it with love, hope, you know, and all that. So, and that's what Superman embodied. It's like during all this chaos, we're going to do it the right way. You know, and people are like, well, Superman kills Zod. Superman doesn't kill. First off, again, you don't read. Superman has killed before. And the Zack Snyder's one made sense, because you got to have character development. Superman, you think he just becomes born and is like, you know what, I'm not going to kill nobody. No, he had a situation happen that's like, okay, this is not right. This does not feel good. And that was the moment against Zod, where he was like, that's why when he screamed, he's like, okay, this is not the way. Even though in the same direction, I kind of, you know, I have some mercy on him, because it's like, Zod is as strong as you. How else were you going to stop him from killing those other people? But it's understandable, and that was character development. Anyway, let me stop talking. I just wanted to get that out, because I get so tired of people saying that Zack Snyder's Superman was not Superman. It's like, you don't know what you're talking about. If you just like a lighter version better, there's nothing wrong with that. But to say Zack Snyder's don't exist, there's no such thing, that is so untrue. And read, even like I said, watch the cartoons. If you want to read nothing, the cartoons, the animated series, embrace both sides. And it looks like this one's going to as well. I'm hoping. It looks like there's a lot of emotional situations. And what makes Superman so great is that he rises above it. And I'm hoping James Gunn embraces that, the light and dark side, because you want to see, how will Superman handle this dark moment right here? How would he handle it? That's what makes it exciting, on top of all the action. I mean, come on now. And they got a lot of characters in here. Metamorph, yo, that's sick. That is sick. But anyway, let me know how you feel about the trailer. I'm excited, and I'm hoping nothing but the best for James Gunn's universe. Nothing but the best. Oh man, I hope the best for him. But yeah. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Let me know what you think about it. I'll see you later.